Hey YouTube, it's me again, the Wicked Diamond, and I am aware that I haven't posted for about a month or so, and I would like to get a post done now. So, as you can tell, I'm a little bit dressed up. I have not really gone anywhere fancy today. I just really felt like dressing up. So, plus, makes me feel really powerful. That's just something I usually do when I'm alone. I get dressed up and I walk around the house like a really powerful person. But anyway, so I'd like to share some of the things that I have been doing over the past month. So last Saturday on the 22nd, me and several other art students from my school went to the Junior Vase or Junior VASE competition. And I had submitted two pieces, a clay piece and a 2D piece, 2D painted piece. And so what that competition was, we had to create a piece, and we weren't allowed to copy it from like anywhere. Like if we looked at a picture, we weren't allowed to use that picture and make it. We could look at the picture, but we'd have to create something for our own minds. But so my clay piece was a hand with a locket inside of it, and it looked really good, and I believe I do have pictures, so I think I can go get it. So this is what the clay piece looks like. I'm trying to find where it isn't got the glare on it. I might as well just put descriptions in the picture below. But anyway, this is the piece. So that's the clay piece, and it's just a yellow locket with a silver chain, a brown hand for diversity, but then also my initials are engraved into the locket. And that piece was supposed to represent how some things have personal value. Like in a locket, you typically have a picture of someone who is close to your heart, and when you wear a locket, it is close to your heart. It's just representing personal value and how some things just cannot be replaced. The other piece, I believe, I have a picture of it, but the other piece is an eagle, and it is supposed to represent, sorry guys, it is supposed to represent, here it is, like how we protect our family members and that stuff. So it's just a painted eagle piece. You know what, I'm gonna have to, and it's supposed to represent how family members protect other family members at any cost. And like, so the eagle is protecting her babies or the egg in the nest from an attacker that I didn't draw in because I didn't want to, but like, and so the piece is like, it is supposed to bring like how people are, some loyal people will do anything to protect the people they love. So that piece, they did a scoring thing, and I got a perfect score, so I got all 60 points, and I got a medal. And then on the clay piece, I got 51 points. I also got a medal, so I scored 4s on both pieces, which it's a very complicated scoring system, but that is something I did in the past month or so. And then I hope all of y'all had a happy Easter. I'm sorry I didn't get anything posted for for Easter, but I played in a soccer Easter tournament the Saturday before Easter, so I didn't have time to do that. My team unfortunately did not win. We lost in the semifinals, but I did win on the speed shot, and I hit the ball at 61 miles per hour. For those of you who do not know sports, that is pretty dang fast. So it's another thing I've done in the past few months. And then we also have the STAR test coming up on May 8th and 9th for reading and math. Now, I am a straight A student, so it should not be too much of a problem for me. But I just want to wish good luck to all of you who are still have to do the STAR test, and I hope everyone who has already done it did really well on it, and so just I know the STAR test sucks, but like we got to deal with it because it's something Texas wants us to do, standardized testing. Even though a lot of other countries are more what's the word? Advanced than we are in their education because they don't do standardized tests or homework or anything. But we can't help it. And if we're supposed to do it, we're supposed to do it. Like, I once wrote a letter to our state governor in third grade and for a persuasive letter project, and my teacher actually mailed it to him. And it was about how I thought it was unfair that students had to, third through fifth grade students had to deal with the STAR test because we had already had to do fitness testing, and it was just really overwhelming. As a third grader, I actually quite enjoyed the STAR test because it didn't bother me. I was always really good at school. But now I'm looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I actually wrote that letter because, like, it's actually really smart. Because like, standardized testing, it's really stressful for students. So like if any like government officials are watching this or whatever, like, which they probably aren't because that would be weird, but anyway, if they just so happen to be watching this, I really don't think standardized testing helps anything because school isn't really about learning anymore. It's about grades and numbers and letters and about keep being up there in the top 10%. I'm a student who loves to learn, but I can't stand school because school is sending me into a environment where I have the chance to be bullied. I have the chance to be teased. There's profanities used. There's a lot of fighting, and people are just overall really rude. And some people can just be such jerks to other people. It's so ridiculous. Like, school is not. School says they're about learning, but it's not really about learning. It's about getting all your grades up, keeping your grades up. It's about a letter on a piece of paper. It's about a number on a test. But that shouldn't really matter. You shouldn't need numbers and letters to tell you how you're doing in school. So that's just my opinion. And like, so I realized this video was a little bit off topic in these past little few minutes right here, but like, I hope y'all do really well on the STAR test, and I should see y'all again soon. So, bye.